I could hear crickets. Crickets are calling. Weather must be getting nice, and there's nobody out there in the chat. But we don't care. I'm sure you guys will watch it sooner or later. It's Ken with LMK Reptiles, and we are back for the week of February 25th. Cool mofos of the week. And tell you, we had a surprise this week. I mean, I was surprised. Anyways, we got Mr. Wood coming in, Kurt Wood. I'm still trying to click on my phone and everything else except the computer to put people up there. Yo, I'm driving. Well, be safe. You don't have to tell me you're driving to let me know it's all good. I don't want you to wreck. Got some people finally pouring in. But down to this cool mofo thing. I mean, I had 4,968 votes to count this week. Like, wow. Like, I mean, I never thought that it was going to get this far. And you guys just keep amazing me. You keep on breaking the numbers and just blowing me away. What up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I originally scheduled the show for 2:30 today, but I got done a little early, so I figured I'd get it on here and get it done a little bit earlier. It's a nice day out today. My cat just jumped out the window, by the way. I have the window open, but she just boom right out it. It's an inside-outside cat, so it's not a big deal. He'll come back. But yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. How's it going, Josh? I think you might be a little upset because Jay Slithers blew it up again. Had 2,523 votes or comments, and yeah, Jay Slithers takes it again. Is anyone going to stop him? And then Josh, you didn't even take second. Like Blakers blew it up this week. He had 1,697 votes, still almost 1,000 behind Jay Slithers. I mean, dude's just blowing it up like crazy. But Blakers took second spot, and Josh, you're there. Having a Ball is there with 503. I mean, that's recommendable. Like. That's awesome. I appreciate it. 503 comments in a week. That's absurd in itself. But yeah, Blakers kind of went a little out of his norm this week and 1697 and 503. So once again, Jay Slithers is the coolest mofo of the week. Blakers got second this week. And then having a Ball, third place. But you're moving up the board there, Josh, from having a Ball. You're almost in prize contention. So here's the points. And, of course, I'll post this. But week 8's points are Jay Slithers moves up to 30, extends his lead. Blakers takes sole possession of second place with 8 points. Todd from TNT Balls is hanging on to third place at 7. Having a Ball. 3 weeks in a row he's made the board, and 3 weeks in a row he keeps climbing. He has 5 points, and he's in fourth place. Heads and Tails has 4. Rob M. Oh, lucky Rob. He's at 2. Peace and Pets and Cat Eyes still got 1 on the bottom looking in. So, yeah, I mean... Holy shit, guys. Almost 5,000 comments this week. And thank you. That's all I can really say is thank you. And keep them coming, bitches. It only took me an hour to count those. I gave myself like 3 hours to do it, and I did it in an hour still. So keep it coming, all you cool mofos out there. So we'll dive into what's going on this week. We got Bud Files coming in. Thank you. Appreciate your support. But the Let Me Know show tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We have Nate from, I think it's NKSZ Reptiles. Let me make sure that's right, because I bone everyone's name up. Like, let's be real. I'm sure I'll screw your name up one time or another. But yeah, NKSZ Nate from NKSZ Reptiles will be our guest on the Let Me Know show tomorrow night, and it should be a good one. He's a newer guy from the Ohio area. Seems like he's been doing this for about a year, and yeah, we'll get to meet him and see what he's working and see what's going on his breeding plans and all that. And then Thursday we have the RWO show, and it is being ran on Yo Boy's channel, the guy that's right up there in the corner. If I can get my fingers right, I'm pointing the right direction, but it just ain't going that way. There it is. Maybe I can do that. Maybe that looks weird. That feels weird. But it's your boy Steve from Reptile IM area. That's how they pronounce it. Like, they wanted to do a play on, we're bringing reptiles to your area. So, yeah, that should be a fun time. Since I got monetized, my future plans are I'm just going to try to grow this channel in many different directions. I was thinking about starting some kind of a game show, like a game show atmosphere. Like, I have my panel of esteemed judges, and then we invite 3 contestants on and do something with questions or something. I think that would be fun. And since my lighting is bad, I have a video of the Truffle Shuffle, so I never have to get up and do it live again. Even though if people start complaining, I probably will do it live. I mean, let's get it. Let's realize it. But it's funny. It's pretty funny. If we get up to 20 people today, we'll play it. If not, that's the rules. We can't break them. So how's everyone's breeding plans going out there? Mine's going pretty good this year. I do have one in the clutch. It's like 24 days away from being cut. It's killing me. I thought one egg might go bad, but I did the foot powder trick. You get antifungal foot powder, and you just put a very light amount on it. And then what I do, what I was taught to do anyways, is to take a toothbrush and lightly brush that powder across the egg, and it actually does remove some of the mold. But it was a greenish color mold, and I was told that green's not really something you have to worry too much about. I mean, you don't want it to get out of hand, but it's the reds and the brownish looking molds that are more concerning. What up, Justin? My Animal House. Pretty cool fellow right there. He has a show on Tuesday nights before the Let Me Know show. It's My Animal House. Him and his wife Trish. Pretty cool people. I'm sure everyone in here knows who they are. Justin's been around quite a long time. But yeah, so I think I saved the egg. It's got a very light amount of mold on it, and it could possibly be a grail clutch. There's a spot nose double het clown lav to a het clown pied lav male, and there is an outside shot for a holy grail. The spot nose, I think her father was a chance at het pied. He was like a 50% het pied, and he went to a pied clutch. They didn't get no pieds, so he didn't want to say 25%, whatever. But I guess there's a chance that it just missed on the pieds because there was lavenders and clowns in it. So it's possibility. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so I'd be surprised if I seen a pod come out of there, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, it came from nowhere. It's like, I kind of know it's on the back burner. Anyways, I don't think there's no surprise codoms in this clutch that's coming up. And that's what's really freaking hard is the codoms. And another gene that I kind of want to talk about is the cryptic and the krypton gene. I have a sneaky suspicion. What's up, Cat? Thanks for coming in. But I have a sneaky suspicion about the krypton gene or cryptic gene. And I think a lot of people with the shed testing are going to find out that their het clowns are kryptons. Because it's, I mean, looking at kryptons in a whole, there's like very little markers. If you don't know you have it, you could very easily strike it off as polymorphism. Like 100%. You're not convincing me otherwise. I mean, what are the true markers of a krypton? I mean, you got some pulling together of the alien heads. You got some chaining. You got some weird things going on the head. The lines are squiggly on the eye stripes. And I mean, you're going to tell me a squiggly line is like a trait of a snake? And, you know, come on. Like, really? Just a squiggly line? That's what gives it? That's what makes it look that way? And I'm not sold on that. I don't know. I think a lot of people got cryptic in their stuff and don't know it. And they're selling het clowns. They're selling kryptons as het clowns because they don't know. Looking at my stuff, I think I actually have two. They're just weird looking snakes. And if you look at them beside like their counterpart that's a krypton, you scratch your head. I'm going to test for them. I'm not just going to say, hey, this is krypton. No, I'm going to test and find out because I know it's het clown. If I test for cryptic, then I know it's a krypton. I mean, it's one easy test. It's test to see if it's got cryptic in it. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. But I mean, if people were doing it that way by, you know, putting a male clown to a female krypton, which in my mind, that's the only way to work krypton is to put it to clowns because you can't tell your cryptics from your kryptons. So if you put it to a clown, you're only going to make clowns or kryptons. You're not going to make cryptics. So, I mean, I did put the one that I think could possibly be to a het clown. So that kind of sucks because if she is, I could hit cryptics. So that's, well, het cryptics. They'd be hats. But yeah, we'll find out. I'm going to test a random female that, well, it's weird. You know, she's a weird looking one. It's the spot nose vanilla het clown that has like the non-typical spot nose head and like the lightning bolt, the forked head. If you look at a spot nose krypton and look at that snake, you're going, maybe that might be what's up with it. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense more to me than anything else I've seen. Like I was told vanilla and spark was in the clutch. It could be a spot nose vanilla, spot nose spark, or spot nose vanilla spark het clown. And it don't look like any of them to me. Like it just don't. It don't look Spot Nose Spark. It don't look Spot Nose Vanilla, and it for damn sure don't look Spot Nose Spark Vanilla. So I mean, and if Cryptic was in, if the mom was a Krypton and it got put to a clown like that, it could very easily go through as just a het, and you wouldn't even know it. That's just like the clutch that I have of the two babies that I think are Kryptons. They're getting tested for Cryptic as well. But I made babies out of that, I mean, undeniably look Krypton and my book, and a couple other people's book too. I mean, I'm not just the only one that's out there saying, "Hey, these look cryptic or Krypton." Like, there's a couple of people that are like, "Yeah, they do kind of look Krypton." But we'll see. What up, Mac? How's it going, buddy? Let's see if I can figure out how to do this from here. I'm going to try to drop the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up. Come on up, as I'll just sit here and talk about a bunch of nonsense. Screenshot, no. How do I copy link? You can tell that I don't do this on the computer much. Yeah, I mean, they say it's a dying market, like it's over flooded and this and that, but I think that there's just too much excitement into doing this. Like, last year was my first year, and wow, like, I mean, I cannot believe the excitement that I got as a 45-year-old man cutting these eggs. It was like I was 10 and this was Christmas all over again. Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And I can't not see myself not doing this for the rest of my life. Yeah, we got a couple upgrades there. So, yeah, we're moving along in the world. The computer, I can't take total credit for it. The laptop came from Kurtwood. He, I guess it was an older one that he got fixed for me, and I much appreciate it. It was his old one, I guess, because he got a new one. So he got it fixed up and ready to go for me, and it's working nice. I do like it. And then I built on a studio to the side of my house. No, it's a green screen. I want to learn to play guitar. So I bought a bunch of $10,000 Les Pauls and hung them on a wall. All right. Let me do it this way. I know I could do it on my phone. I was trying to figure out how to do it on the computer, but I failed. So how's everybody's Mofo Monday going? I don't like Mofo Mondays. Mondays suck. But it's been a decent Monday. Like, it's really nice outside, and I'm more excited that I think I'm going to be able to start shipping snakes out. I got, like, what, 10 hatchlings going out and like 3 adult size snakes going out. So there's going to be some stuff going out. I'm excited for it, though. But I got to stop procrastinating and build this. I got to build this enclosure. I'm a total what's that word? Procrastinator. Yes, I'm a total procrastinator. I'll wait till the last minute to do everything. What's up, Bosa? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Kurt is a good dude. For sure. And you know what? That's what I'm hearing too. I mean, I've talked to, like, my mentor's been doing this for years, and that's what he said, that, this has been doing this for years. Like, it'll do good and then go down and do good and go down. And if you watched Herp Collector's interview with Kabelka and Ozzy Void, and Ozzy said something that makes total sense to me. He said, the people that stay and keep doing, are the ones that are going to be, up the board a little bit. They're going to be a little bit better of a company and having a little bit better snakes if they stay to it than these people that want to buy in when the market is high in hopes of making money. Well, you can't do that with these reptiles, because, unless you're buying breed ready animals and paying out the ass for them, you're not doing this right now. This takes a year, sometimes 2 or 3 years to actually get your breeding started. I mean, I have 3 females this year that I'm thinking they might reabsorb again. They reabsorbed last year. They might reabsorb this year. It looks like I'm kind of debating about whether that's going to happen or not. But it is what it is, and they'll give you eggs when the timing is right for that snake. You can't do nothing about it. The only thing you could do is try to put that snake in the best position to get eggs. And if it does, heck yeah. If it don't, keep trying. Sooner or later it will. I've been in this game for almost 2 years. Next month will make 2 years. And I mean, you hear it all the time that, this female bred for me for the last 3 years, and then, she wouldn't go. I sent her to someone else and they give her 10 eggs. You have to want to do it. I agree. You have to want to do this to keep going. And that's the people that's going to get out. The people that's just in it for the money. They're not doing this because they want to do it. They're doing it because they want to make money. And those are the people that's going to struggle and debate. Do I still want to do this? Like, this shit's awesome. I mean, like, do I want to make money? I mean, of course, who don't want to make money? Like for real. But I mean, I like these long shot odds where you're putting triple hets together with triple hets and double hets with double hets, and getting that 1 or 2 snakes that makes your season. I'm enjoying the hell out of these animals. Like, I mean, I was talking to someone the other day, and it's like these people that say a snake don't have a personality, then they never been around a snake. Like, simply, if you say snakes don't have personalities, then you might have been around one snake that was just like, that lazy, leave me alone, snake. But then you have that rambunctious one, then you have that sweetheart, then they absolutely have personalities. And when you get that bitch of a snake that you have a breakthrough with, and she actually let you hold it, that's a good feeling. That's happened to me twice, to where you get a little snake, and both of them were females, go figure, and they just don't want to give up. At 200 grams, they're trying to strike you. At 400 grams, they're trying to strike you more, and it seems like they just hate you more and more and more and more. And it gets to the point to where they realize, hey, this guy gives me food every week. Hey, this guy keeps my shit cleaned up. They realize that. Yeah, I mean, I have some pretty nice snakes that I'm not sure if they're going to go again. And it sucks, but what are you going to do? Do you buy a female or something that was going to come out of that, and you know, strengthen your chances of hitting the animal you want to hit. That's where my mind goes. If she's not going to go, I'm going to go buy another female and lock her too and double my chances. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, if I get lucky and well, if I get lucky and hit 3 holy grails, I'm going to have Jesus and Rob hit me up saying, "Hey," or not a holy grail. Let me say it right. I'm going to have Rob and Jesus, the auction god, hitting me up saying, "Hey, I picked that one." But you know that's what you play. You gotta be generous in this community. I mean, I don't see no other way. Like, why not share your success with your homies? Someday they're going to help you, and especially if you're starting out, just like and you're in your first year or two, find a group of guys. Work together. Send them that banger that you could have got $1,000 for the first couple years. Build a community, build your group, be someone in this community, and I mean, it's working for me so far, and that's what I'm just going to try to do. Just be me, and be myself, and do what I want to do. Yeah, all that good stuff. But as far as pairings this year, I mean, I have like 12 females locking. It could go pretty nuts. What up, Stan? Hope you're having a good day. So that girl went already. Like, I'm going to go through my drawers of locking. The blade at Clown Pied Lav went to the same male that went to the spot nose. So there is a holy grail clutch that can come out. That sucks, buddy. Hope it gets better for you. What's up, Benji? How's it going, dude? My homie from New Zealand. I'm sure you've seen him around. Pretty funny character right there. But so yeah, the blade triple het could go this year. The ivory het clown could go this year. She went to the gravel het clown het ultramale. The black pastel bamboo ultramale went to that gravel het clown het ultramale. She could go this year. I did that same pairing as I got that same clown clutch, hypo clown clutch as I did last year. So I'm hoping to repeat something cool that clutch, because that would just be cool. And she'll probably be going later this year, though. I just started pairing her again. The blackhead, het pied, het lav, went to that leopard clown, that leopard grim or leopard whatever clown. They locked. What else do I got going? Oh, I mean, this is another clutch that I think is going to be sneaky good. But it's that leopard grim clown locked to a chocolate, hidden gene woma pinstripe possible special head hypo. I think that's going to be a very interesting clutch. I'm going to get some crazy hets out of it, hopefully. The Phantom Het Clown locked to the Super Pastel Het Clown Het Sunset. I did that pied pairing again, which is the weird pied that's got something going on, whether it's yellow belly gravel or OD or something. There's something else going on in that's causing some different things in the clutches. So we're going to do it again and find out. The blade lace clown locked to the Super Pastel Het Sunset Het Clown. that spot nose. Now this is going to be fun. If the spot nose clown goes this year, that spot nose vanilla clown that I think's a Krypton, if she goes this year, I mean, I threw like 4 different males at her, so there's going to be just a Hoosier Daddy clutch for sure. One of them's the Super Pastel Het Clown Het Sunset, so I'll be able to tell if he, locked anything. The Gravel Het Clown Het Ultramel went to her. The Leopard Grim Clown went to her, and the GHI Het Clown also went to her. So that's going to be a jumbled up mix. But hopefully I hit some clowns in it anyways. Be cool. What up, Jay Slithers? Mr. Mofo King of the Week. We had 4,968 comments, which 2,523 was yours, sir, and I do appreciate it. You are up to a 22-point lead. You have 30 points. Blakers has 8. So you're building a lead. Pretty cool, Jay Slithers. I appreciate you. That's for sure. And I'm going to start, announcing more, and doing more with this cool mofo thing. I think it's a good idea. I got some people pushing it. So I'm going to start doing more with it. I bet. I mean, that one video, you had over 2,200 votes on one, or comments on one video. But you know what? You make them easy to count. You put them under one comment, and it's just like it has 750 comments. Well, only thing I got to do is scroll and then do plus 750. I don't even have to do tick marks on that one. So that is the preferred method. Anyone out there that wants involved in the coolest mofo of the week, look at the comments, see how Jay Slithers did it, and yeah, like that's the preferred method, 100%. So I should have mentioned this earlier. I wanted to shout out a couple people, do some honorable mentions, but Cat Eyes and TNT, they did comment on every video, but I mean, as you could see, like we got 3 people totally blowing it up, so you got to be on your game. So Cat Eyes and TNT Balls, I did want to shout them out. I think they had like over 50 comments each, and 50 comments a week. That's just like unbelievable. I mean, that's unreal. I appreciate that. But Bosa this week, Mr. Bosa Reptiles himself, like commented on almost every video, and I was like, kind of like, yeah, that's cool, awesome. So I appreciate the comments, Bosa. Keep them coming in, and I do read all these comments. Like, while I'm scrolling, if you do say something, I do read it. And Brandon Nichols 7198 made a comment that said, "Hey, what's up? I was wondering if I can get a female snake from you. I watch all your episodes and I enjoy your snakes." And honestly, like that right there, what keeps me going. Comments like that. Like, I don't know this person. Like, I have no clue who this person is. It's a total random person that just reached out somewhere in this world and wants to buy a snake from me just because, he watches my videos. That's freaking awesome. Like, that just made this all worth it. Like, that's just, it's what I do this for. It was awesome to see. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to reach out to him somehow. I told him to hit me up on IG, and we're going to see about getting Mr. Brandon Nicholas, a snake for sure, a female, something. Let's see about helping him out because that's the way we roll. I didn't even finish my pairings. That was just one shelf. So the shelf two, I got two female Enchi double het hypo DGs that locked to the yellow belly pinstripe orange ghost het DG proven male that my daughter bought. I guess he has sired a clutch, and it was a het to het DG pairing, and a visual DG came out of it. Two of them actually. So that's telling me that male must have good DG markers. Even though that's a bunch of crap anyways, they're saying that it's not a polygenic trait. It works just like the other ones. It just seemed that way in the beginning. But now that they're running more, they're seeing that it's working just like a normal recessive. Is what a comment? Is that a comment? I don't know. It might be. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Now you got me thinking. Hey, bring it. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right that it's just an emoji. Like, if you're going to comment 2,500 times in a week, an emoji is fine. Just keep stacking them the way you're stacking them. It's much easier to count. What up, dude? Moore Valley. Thanks for coming in. I think your name's Ryan. I if I mess that up, I'm sorry. It's hard to remember everyone's name. But yeah, I'm having a pretty good week. Oh, and the Huffman HRA also locked up to that clown. I was going to send her out to Gage from Clown Scientist, but I wanted to make my own double hats. If I would have sent it out to him, I would have probably got. Well, we would have made hypo hat clowns because she's just a hypo, and he was putting her to a hypo clown male. So I put her to a clown, and I'm going to make my own double hats. I want to see if she really is a Huffman or a Huffman HRA. I mean, she looks more HRA than Huffman to me, but she's got to be either Huffman or Enchi by the clutch because her dad was an Enchi Huffman, a butter Enchi Huffman, het orange ghost to an HRA orange ghost. So she's either got to be Enchi or Huffman because it's an allelic combination, and HRA could be in there because of the mother. And when he had ID'd the clutch, he said, "I didn't ID any HRA in it." So I really think that she's Huffman HRA. A couple other people do too. A comment is a sentence. Last I checked. A comment. Yeah, but an emoji can tell a sentence. Like good job. That's a comment. Thumbs up. So I count everything. Yeah, you gotta make a lot of comments to get on the board nowadays. Later, Pat. Thanks for stopping by. That was Shane that stole it, not Kent. Shane from Heads and Tails came and stole the show one week with emojis like that, and now it blew up with everybody sending emojis. But I counted it one week, so I kind of trapped myself into counting it for every week. I was thinking about adding more points in, but Jay Slithers would be the only one that would be pissed about that. But I was thinking about giving a point out for every video who has the most comments. Like Blakers would have just got a couple more points this week because he led the comments on, I think, like 4 out of the 7 videos. But you would have got a point too this week, Jay Slithers, because you that one where you had 2,200 comments, you would have got a point for it. Emojis, y'all are weak. But so next year, I think I'm going to make some stipulations to this, since it turned into this. Like, and you just get a bunch of emojis and stuff. So next year, I'm going to put a little plot twist to it, but we can't do it mid-season. I'm not going to do that on you. Don't be cheap. Make it real. Get them, Stan. Tell them, say, I was cool mofo for 4 weeks in a row by writing sentences. I didn't do no emojis. Richie thought it was funny. At least somebody thought it was funny. I had a good joke this week, too, and I forgot it. Shit happens. Yeah, you're hiding them, and that's what's working. You're hiding them. You're hiding them in comments, and that's what's working because not everybody sees it. And good job, dude. For real. Art Adventures with Tasha. What's it going, Tasha? Thanks for coming in. That's hard to deflect because I drop a lot of shorts. I mean, it goes up and down. I've been averaging at least 100 a month. That's kind of where the numbers have been. Mofos had me up to 1501 and they took me back to 1499, and I don't think they gave it back to me yet. Mofos make me mad. Let me look. Yep, they still didn't give it back to me. They took me down and I'm still 1499, but well, I dropped the link in the panel. I'll drop it again. I did drop it earlier. It's dropped again. Anyone wants to come up. I never want to be up here alone. Like I always invite people to come up. But this in a day like this, I get most people are working, so a lot of people can't come up. But it is what it is. I can sit here and talk for an hour at least by myself. I'm not scared to go on alone. It's better with another person. I'll agree with that. Anyone makes it better. But yeah, I drop a lot of shorts and I do lives, and I want to start putting content videos out there. And I really want to start doing, kind of like something every day, monetize now. So put more chances out there for, things to generate. Oh, I mean, we really don't do too like this is about normal for the show. We just started out. This is only like the sixth or seventh episode. We'll keep building. We'll keep going. We'll just do what we do. But it is what it is. We just keep going. We just keep doing what I do, and nothing's going to stop it. Even though I am kind of upset we didn't hit 20 because I do have the truffle shuffle on video now. So I don't have to stand up and do it. So the lighting ain't going to mess it up. So you will see it. Should I give it to you? You just want to see it? If you just want to see the truffle shuffle video, say yay, or yes, or something. There's Benji.
Hi.
What up, Benji? What you doing, dude?
Hi. Yeah, oh, it's dawn. Oh, the sun's come up. Shit. When did that happen?
It's a nice sunny day here in Pennsylvania. It's about 50 degrees. I think I'm going to be able to start shipping out snakes.
I was just having a chuckle before because what you said about dropping shorts, it made me laugh because you reminded me, it took me back to, I was fighting with that guy and I broke my hand.
Yeah.
And during the fight, he's a big dude, a big guy. It's my size. He's real angry and real drunk, like belligerent. One of them drunks that hits his girlfriend, and just a nasty, grumpy person.
Right.
And during the fight, I actually grabbed a hold of the back of his shorts, and his shorts were dropped.
I wasn't talking about dropping them kind of shorts, Benji, but
yeah, I know. Well, it was an accident.
I understand the confusion.
Yeah, it did. It took me back. So what have you been up to, Ken?
Same old stuff, grinding away, bud. Doing everything I do and doing it well.
I just found my lizard morphs.
There you go.
Hoodie. Yeah, I got given this. No, I actually won it on Instagram from Luke in Australia.
Nice.
And he's a real good guy, actually.
Yeah. I don't mind Luke. He's all right.
Yeah. Him and his missus, they do podcasts and follow them occasionally.
So what was this fight over with this guy? Like, why did you two get into a fight?
Earlier in the morning, I walked past. Him and his partner were sitting. Now, I heard he was a jealous, nasty bastard.
Nasty bastard.
Anybody even looks at his partner's girlfriend and he gets all angry, and like he's been around the whole library, he talked to everybody and threatened everybody down at the shopping centre, and I walked past him and he goes to me, at me, are you looking at me, are you? And I said, well, I wasn't, but I fucking am now.
I am now.
And and then I said, yeah, come on, let's go, come outside here with me, and so we can have a little discussion. But yeah, no, it didn't happen that morning. Later on in the afternoon, he bumped into me, and he must have been drinking all day. He was riding his bicycle up and down the footpath, yelling and screaming at me, yelling stuff. And so I just walked outside. I was in the shop and I heard him. I walked outside and I just said, oh, here I am. If you want me, here I am. Jazz hands.
So he was calling you out.
Yeah, so I went out and he was riding straight at me down the footpath on his mountain bike, doing about 20 kilometres an hour.
So he tried to hit you with his mountain bike?
Yeah, he was rode it straight at me.
Straight at you?
Straight at me.
Coming right for you.
I should have used my elbow in hindsight, or even my shoulder, and just like shoulder tackled him or elbowed him off. But I thought I was invincible, and I'm 49 this year, so I'm not a young man anymore, and
Right?
my bones are getting brittle, I guess. So I punched him in the face, like one punch. It was in my hand, one punch, and took him right out of the seat of his, lifted him out of the seat of his bicycle, and he face planted onto the footpath. But he got up. I was very impressed that he got up. But I broke my hand on his face, and after that, it wasn't. I can't really fight.
He kind of face planted and still got up. That's what's impressive to me. You fly off a bike, face plant, and you get back up. I mean,
I was shocked. I was shocked. He did like a Superman through the air. I punched him in the mouth, and he flew through the air like that, and he went onto the footpath.
Hey, Tammy.
And skidded to a stop, and he got up. I was like, holy shit, I'm going to have to fight him now with one arm. And that's what we did. We fought up and down the footpath for about 10 minutes. What do you guys call it? We tussled. We had a tussle. Tussled up and down the footpath.
You did a little wrestling.
And tussled. And it got to a point where I kind of was, I weighed quite a bit, and I outweighed him a bit, and I was pushing him backwards, and I could see his bike on the footpath behind him, and I basically pushed him backwards so far that he tripped over his own bicycle and landed on the pedal on his back, and it was just like, that was kind of deliberate, like I pushed him onto the bike. That was a bit mean. But yeah, he annoyed me by that. I was quite annoyed by that point. Look what he did to my pants. Look, he fucking ripped. I've got holes in these are new pants. And I've got holes in both knees now.
And broken hand.
A broken hand. And what else did I get? Let me think. Oh yeah, look at this. This is pretty bad. My toes got absolutely shredded. They all got skinned. All my toes got skinned on both feet because I had bare feet and I was fighting barefoot on the concrete, wrestling barefoot on the concrete. Yeah, with a pissed off. He's 6'3", something like that. 6'4". He's just about an inch or two shorter than me, but he's big guy.
You're like 6'5", 6'7"?
Yeah, I'm 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
Holy hell, you're a beast.
Pretty big, yeah.
I mean, I'm 6'2" and go about 260. I'm not a little man by far, but you'll tower over me.
I was 332 pounds in April, but I've just lost. I'm a bit under 300 now, so I've done well.
I'd like to get back down to around 225. I need to lose about 25 pounds.
So how old are you now, kid?
I'm 45. I'll be 46 in July.
Oh, you're right there. So when I hit 45, that was the moment of truth in my life. Like,
oh, dude.
No shit. When I hit 45, I couldn't cheat anymore. I couldn't get away with shit anymore. I couldn't rely on my youth anymore. I had to work. For the last 3 or 4 years, I've had to work to keep my waistline in and that. Like, as soon as you hit 45, your waist will go.
It's just gone any way it wants to.
You'll see. The next couple of years, you'll see. It really does get you at 45, mate. Yeah, we'll see in the next year or two what I'm
We'll see you
talking about.
around, I'm sure, Tammy. You're around. We'll see you here and there. Yeah, I mean, 30 was where I started falling apart. Like, I was 30 years old and I decided to get into this flag football league. And, like, the 2 weeks of practice, dude, I was like jumping over everybody, catching balls. Like, they couldn't stop me. I was just like unstoppable. We
What's
get to
your smoking policy on this channel, Ken?
right, do what you want.
Are you sure?
I mean, as
I don't
long as
want to
it,
get in trouble.
well, whatever, do what you want.
Okay, I can just go over there. I get a bit anxious sometimes, so I do have a little bit of a smoke every now and then just to calm the
I
nerves.
smoked. I just smoked a cigarette, and I just don't even
Yeah,
say about it, and I just do it.
yeah. No, I think YouTube have started cracking down on the act of watching people blowing the smoke.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That. So I joined this flag football league when I was 30 years old, and for the first 2 weeks of practice, like I was just blowing people up. I was in shape still. I could do this. Like I'm just, I'm ready for it. First game comes along. I'm sitting there, I worked my way up to starting outside linebacker on defense and starting tight end. So, like, I worked my ass off to get on the field. First play of the game, they get the ball. I dive after a flag, land on my shoulder full speed, and I tore my AC joint or separated my AC joint and tore a rotator cuff. So I don't say nothing. I just keep playing. Like they're throwing me the ball and I can't raise my right hand. I'm jumping up, tapping it with my left and catching it still, like
You're not going to
I,
believe this. This is going to sound a little bit hard to believe, but
what's up, Rob?
I just got, how do you call it? I just got a call up from River City Pro Wrestling.
Huh.
So where I live, there's a professional wrestling organisation in our city, and they've just given me a call up.
Nice.
I think they think that I'm scary looking and that I've got natural talent to. Well, maybe I'm just going to body slam some fool.
50, the new 25. Except we can't do at the age of 50 what we did at 25. That's for sure.
Well, I'm going to be 50 next year, so.
Well, you've been working the weights. I've seen it. You've
No,
been working
I
the weights,
haven't.
and if you want,
I don't do much weights at all, really, Ken. Like I've not done that much, mate. I've been a bit lazy, really. I might do a little bit, but I don't go to the gym. I haven't got a gym membership.
right?
No.
But you got punching bags and stuff. You stay active.
This is the stuff that's really good for you to stop you getting old. Cedo, it's got a funny name, right? Cedo, macrogol, and glycerol cream. It's just a sort. I just use it to keep my. But I don't have any wrinkles, and this is the reason why I don't have them.
That's probably illegal in the United States.
That's good. Nah, I get it from my doctor. They prescribe it for me, and it just keeps my skin from drying out.
All right.
I don't go in the sun either. Like I'm a vampire, true vampire. I'd stay home and stay inside. The air conditioner on. I don't go out in the sun.
I get that. Sun's coming out though in PA. Like I think the winter's gone. I think we're gonna be.
The season's changing.
Be good. Yep, I think we're gonna be good. I hope. I hope no more cold weather comes.
Mhm. So it's moving into, what is it, spring for you now?
Yep, it's moving into spring.
Yeah.
I believe it's here.
Autumn is coming up here.
So I'm going to play this clip. This is my truffle shuffle. Whenever we get to 20 on the Let Me Know show, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, wait, and I could just take one of these hot knives here and go.
We better not be, Stan. Stan says we're getting snow Friday. Let me check. We're getting snow. I'm going to be jacked. I'm going to be totally jacked. Wouldn't surprise me, though, the way this weather is in PA.
Had anything to drink today? Beer?
Oh, I don't drink like that.
No?
No.
I like having a couple of beers on a Sunday, Monday mornings.
I mean, like, I'll drink on an occasion. Like, the last... No, I don't see no snow. I see snowstorms, but... Well, tomorrow's supposed to get cold. It's supposed to go down to 39 tomorrow, but no storms. Oh, that's Thursday. Never mind. Where's Tuesday? Tuesday, 55. Our lows are still teetering. So next week, I could probably send out some snakes. Monday, low 49. Tuesday, low 41. Wednesday, low 36.
Actually, it's very important to time your deliveries. From what I've gathered, like from the few years I've been following this, it seems to me now that it gets too hot in the middle of summer and too cold in the middle of winter. So the best time to do your shipping is spring and autumn.
Well, no, we're not getting snow Friday, Stan. But in the summer, they have those Cairo packs that you could ship that actually keeps the snake cool. Yeah. So those aren't too bad. I mean, that could get away with the shipping in hot temperatures. But I don't like shipping if the low's below 40. And this week, we're starting to see them temperatures. Next week, it looks like we're going to see them temperatures all week. So I think I'm going to be shipping some snakes out next week. Why are you wishing your life away? That's 2 days that you can't get back. What do you want to happen Thursday, Rob? Wish tomorrow was Thursday. That's 2 days. Why are you wishing 2 days of your life away? Yeah, I'll usually have a couple drinks on my birthday and maybe some at Thanksgiving. And then definitely at the end of the year around Christmas and New Year's, I kind of become a lush that week and just say, heck with it. I got some catching up to do. And then when it comes January 1st, it's like time to quit again.
Fucking Jug is fucking noisy.
All right, so now I get it. Now I get it. You're working to 9 to 5 every day, so you wish it was 2 days closer to the weekend. All right, makes sense to me.
Do you know I've never had a job, Ken.
I worked my ass off for years. I'm fortunate right now that I don't have to work a 9 to 5. So we'll just keep that.
I regret never having worked and never having had a job. Because I could never get a mortgage. I couldn't never buy a house.
Right.
Never got married, never had kids. All that was because I never had a job.
Then I want the weekends to start Sunday night. That would be nice.
Yeah, no, because when I was
build it up.
when I was 11, I tore my left leg off, and that's why I don't work.
I meant to ask you that. So you have one leg as well? You have a
Well,
prosthetic?
yeah, I fought this guy with one arm and one leg. Yeah.
You have a prosthetic leg, like flat out.
Well, nah, it was surgically reattached and rebuilt, but from my left thigh down, there's no feeling. I've got no sensation from my left knee all the way down to the ground. It's like dog meat. It's like someone took an onion bag and just chucked the meat inside it, and then it's just like fuck. It's a meat sack. It's just... So what happened was the doctor set my leg in a plaster cast right up to my thigh, and then do you know what he did? He went on holiday for 2 weeks, and my leg swelled up inside the cast and re-broke itself. And oh man, I had all sorts of complications. But yeah, they scooped it up off the road and they bought it in a plastic bag and they reattached it.
So your leg was totally off. They got it off the road, but apparently put it on ice so it didn't go bad. Then fused it back to your leg.
Yeah, yeah. That's about the guts of it. I hit a car and with a trailer on the back of the car, double parked in a cycling lane on a 10 speed, and I was in top gear and I was doing about 60 kilometres. I was overtaking cars, so I was doing 20, 30 mile an hour on my 10 speed, and I went right up the back of this trailer and car in the cycling lane. My left shin hit the back corner of the trailer, where the tailgate on the back of the trailer, the tray where the lock where it goes through, and then the clip goes across, and then you got the hinge below that, about 6 inches below that. It just took out my whole left shin tib for full compound fractures. All the bones were sticking out. My knee came out of the socket. My kneecap snapped in half, and it was all hanging off. And I flew.
Ow.
I did two big somersaults through the air with my leg hanging off, and flew about 50 feet down the road and landed right in the middle of the road on the flat of my back. Just went splat.
So here's this 6'5", 300-pound man tumbling through the air.
Well, I was only 11 at that time, so I wasn't that big then. But when I was 11, I was about 5'8", 5'9", or something.
No, still, here's a full-size man flying through the air.
Yeah, I was pretty big for an 11-year-old. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I did a Superman, and I actually landed on the middle of the road, and the first thing I realised was there were a lot of cars coming towards me on both sides of the road, and I was laying across the middle of the road, and I thought they were going to run me over. And my first thought was, I've got to get out of the way. I'm going to get run over. And I jumped up on one leg, and I looked down, and my leg was gone, and I fell on the ground, and that's when all the hollering started.
Wow.
And it wasn't a good day.
And I mean, now look at you. You go out and beat people up with one leg. I mean, I'd say.
Well, no, I didn't go out and beat him up. He assaulted me twice in the same day, and I defended myself.
What's up, Jim?
It's as simple as that.
It's the zombie. Oh, blue zombie.
And if anybody hits girls, women, I think they deserve what they get.
Right? I mean, if he's going to come want some, come get some,
Yeah, well, I'm not one to shy away or back down, even with one leg.
I'd say, you're doing pretty well for losing your leg at the age of 11.
But I've never had a job, Ken, and I've never been able to work. I've never been able to get a mortgage, own a home,
Right.
get married, have a family.
No, it probably hindered your life quite a bit, I bet.
Do you know what compensation I got for that, mate? Guess how much they gave me for compensation for that?
100,000.
That makes me want to cry. They gave me $2,850.
That's like if you lost your leg in America, like nowadays, like if you was riding a bike like you, and somebody's negligence caused you to lose your leg at the age of 11, when you turned 18, because they would set that money aside and wouldn't let you touch it till you're 18. When you turn 18, you'd be a millionaire. Guaranteed.
Well, they gave me $2,850, and
$2,000.
by the time I turned 18, when they gave it to me, it was about $3,500 or $4,000. It had accrued about
Wow.
$800 in interest over the 4 years or 5 years. So
that was probably in the early 90s.
I was 11 when it happened, and I got the compensation when I was about 12, and I wasn't allowed to draw on it till I was 18. So, yeah, 6 years, 7 years, it sat in interest at the bank, and it made $700-800 in interest. That was it.
I guess that depends on the policy and the state, because some states will you'll call back on the injury. It won't just go off the people's insurance. But
I get an invalid's benefit. I get a weekly invalid's benefit now, which is I don't have to go to work. I don't have to. A lot of people have to go to job interviews and prove that they're looking for work and seeking for work to get their entitlements, their benefits and stuff. I don't have to do anything. They just leave me alone. All right. Invalid means I have to worry about it ever.
Right.
But I would like to have had a job,
You seem like a pretty well motivated person. Maybe you'd have been the next millionaire.
Yeah, well, I don't sit around and do nothing. Like, I build electric guitars, and I do what I can with what I've got.
Right.
I carve wood and do art, and I make these things here for people, crystal necklaces and stuff, and yeah, I'm still trying to untangle this. This is just a nightmare. But 4 days I've been trying to untangle this. But yeah, there's some real cool ones in here. Some of them are really awesome. It's kind of similar to what I'm wearing around my neck now. Big piece of labradorite.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing. If you can find one like this anyway.
I don't know what they're talking about. They say, show me head dent. You got a head dent?
Show me the head dent. I don't know about. I don't think I've got any dents in my head.
I don't think we have any dents.
The guy who I punched off his bicycle's probably got one in his, but I got a dent in my hand. You can you can quite clearly see there's a big dent in my hand.
Yeah, there's a dent in his hand.
My knuckle's actually gone. See, that should look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what I've got is 1, 2, 3. This guy here has gone for a picnic in He's gone for a holiday in Cambodia or something, I think.
Oh.
And that little finger's looking a little bit annoyed still.
I don't have a headphone.
He's not very happy with me.
My hair's pulled back. I have long hair, so I don't have a dent. He's talking about taking your headphones off.
Mine?
I don't know who he's talking about.
I used to get harassed about my fucking headphones, like Princess Leia and shit. And I had long hair, and I used to wrap my hair around my ears. Looked pretty funny.
Right. Well, Benji, we're going to end this.
Jump off, are you?
Yeah, we're going to end this live. We usually
it was good to see you. It's always good hanging out with you. Although you didn't show me any snakes today, Ken. Didn't you have any out today, or?
No, I didn't have any out today.
No one did.
The cool mofo thing. And we usually only stay on an hour. I kept it going 15 extra minutes just for you, Benji. Just for you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Hey, Cara Shay. All right. Well, everybody, you have a good night, and we'll see you all on the next one, eh? Yes, come on, jump on with us, Cara. It would be awesome.
Go back and watch the replay. You hear a pretty good Benji story.
Oh, no. He's a bad influence. It's a bad influence.
He sure is. Tuesday, Let Me Know show. We got Nate from NKSZ. And Thursday, we're going to be on Steve's channel for the RWO. That way, over there. Somewhere up there. I was pointing in the right direction. I'm out.